Have you heard the company might be switching to BYOD?
BYOD? What's that?
Bring your own device.
Oh, right. That would be great. I've been dying for an upgrade. My company phone is being so slow these days.
Me too. I've been wanting to upgrade my phone for a while now.
Yeah, it would be nice to always have the best phone out there without having to wait for a company upgrade.
I hope they make the switch.
Me too. Guess we'll have to wait and see.
Here are some of the benefits of BYOD. One is allowing employees to work with their preferred device. Since the company is no longer giving out specific phones, the employees get to use their own personal devices. They do not have to use the phone the company chooses for everyone. Instead, they get to keep their own device that they have been using for a while. Another is having up-to-date technology. Marathon will be providing their employees with a monthly stipend for having BYOD. It has been found that the employees are taking this money and upgrading and purchasing the newest mobile devices. Since employees have the ability to upgrade their own devices more frequently, they tend to have the latest technology at their disposal. It also saves money by eliminating the need to buy each employee a specific company-owned device and support those devices. Even with the monthly software costs and monthly data plan stipend, BYOD has shown to reduce costs and be cheaper than having company-owned phones. Another benefit is that it will increase happiness and satisfaction of employees. Through company surveys, it has been found that employees are happier when using their own devices, and therefore more satisfied with their company and the work they are performing. Happier employees have been found to increase their work and productivity during office hours. It also increases engagement in the workplace after hours. Since the employees will have their work and personal life all on the same device, companies have seen an increase in work after hours. This is because an employee with a work-only phone will primarily only use that during work hours. Then when they are at home, they will use their personal device. But when those two are all together on the same device, they tend to still look at work-related items when at home.
Those sound like some awesome benefits. Why doesn't the company put this in place now?
You're right. They are great, but I'm wondering if there's any risk to BYOD.
Here are some of the risks that come with BYOD. One risk is accessing unsecured Wi-Fi. This is an issue because of the company's information and data that is at risk of hackers on the Wi-Fi. There's a chance that they could get into the device and steal confidential information, which would lead to a company data breach. Another issue is when an employee decides to leave the company. If someone were to drastically leave the company, they would need to have their phone wiped right away for the risk of them sharing or doing something unethical with their information. Getting your device stolen or losing it is another huge risk because of the company's data that could be accessed off the device. If this were to happen to a company-owned device, the company can remotely wipe out the important data from the device. But this is not the case with BYOD, since the phone is not owned by the company. It would be the employee's responsibility to ensure that no information was taken off of their phone and that the data has been deleted properly. Replacements can be problematic when a device breaks. If the company decides to give out their own company-owned phones, they would be responsible for replacements and backups if there was an issue with the device. With BYOD, employees are responsible for their own devices, and if they were to need a replacement, it could take a couple days to come in. Without an MDM system set in place, there is absolutely no company control when it comes to the personal device of an employee. A company needs a software like this to have a secure and safe BYOD program.
The benefits seem great, but wow, those risks are a little unsettling.
I agree, but there has to be some kind of software they can put in place to ensure the safety of our devices.
The MDM we recommend for Marathon is Microsoft Intune. We prefer Microsoft since Marathon already uses Microsoft Office and are comfortable with their products. Microsoft supports all mobile devices with a single endpoint management solution. They are able to protect all employees' information on all of their devices. The Intune app protection policy provides control over Office 365 data on mobile devices. It also connects efficiently with the scalable cloud service, which ensures you're always up to date. Lastly, they have a support team available 24/7, which allows employees to have a peace of mind when working with the system.
I'm happy they're sticking with Microsoft since we already use Office 365.
Yeah, and Microsoft is known to be a trustworthy and secure company, so that makes me feel better.
How do we know they're a super secure company, though?
That's a good question.
Here are some of the security measures that Microsoft Intune provides. One is secure authentication. Intune can use multi-factor identification options when accessing more secure data. This protects users from 99.99% of identity attacks. Another feature is the ability to customize your security protection policies. Intune is easy to configure encryptions and restrictions on certain documents based on their sensitivity levels. Microsoft Intune comes with a comprehensive security plan. These plans include Azure Advanced Threat Protection and Microsoft Cloud App Security, which are advanced services that detect potential security threats or breaches. This service also comes with access to 24/7 support from experts on the software.
Do you feel better now knowing our information is safe?
Much better, but now I'm starting to worry about the cost of such an advanced software.
The cost for Marathon to provide company-owned devices would be between $24 and $32 million. We found this by taking the price of the largest Verizon Wireless flexible business plan of 10 gigabytes per month and multiplying that by 12 months. We then took the average range of the cost of an iPhone and multiplied that number by the number of employees at Marathon, giving us a range of $24 to $32 million. On the other hand, the cost of implementing an MDM software for Marathon would cost roughly around $26.7 million. We found this by taking the price of Microsoft Intune per year per employee and multiplied that by the number of Marathon employees. We then found the average monthly stipend for a company that uses BYOD, times that number by 12 months and then the number of Marathon employees. That gives us roughly $26.7 million. Therefore, this backs up our benefit that BYOD will save Marathon money.
Wow, the cost is way better than we thought it would be.
I agree. I wish we could see how this all worked.
This is what it would look like for the employees to use Microsoft Intune on their device. The user would need to download the Intune portal app and enroll their device with the company. Once you download and set up your management profile and update device settings, you have completed the enrollment process. From there, you can download certain company-approved apps through the portal and access them through the app. The app is available on all mobile devices, tablets, or computers, and for all brands. Within the app, you can manage and complete your work on your own device from any location. Intune ensures that your personal data is kept personal while also securing all company data on the device. This is what Microsoft Intune looks like from the administrator's end. The company can create a dashboard that includes features like how many devices are enrolled, how many devices are up to date or need updating, if there have been any policy or software issues, if there have been any important alerts or warnings from the connected devices on the network. You can also adjust or update the policies and allowed apps through the dashboard. There is also a function that can be used to contact Microsoft support services in case of any errors that arise.
Well, now that we have all the information behind switching to BYOD, what do you think?
I think it is definitely the right decision for Marathon, but it's up to them to decide now.